What are you doing awake? No need to look so scandalized. It was only a question. You aren't in trouble. You're restless. Understandable. You are in a new environment, and I imagine you're still unsure if I'll kill you in your sleep. Regardless, you do need rest. I won't have you collapsing onto my plants. Some of those blooms are very, very delicate. Do you take tea? Or perhaps you prefer warm milk? You don't want to go to sleep. All right then. Well, as long as you're awake, you can do something for me. It's nothing difficult. You just need to stand still. Come here, into the light. And for future reference, you don't need to sit in the dark if you find yourself restless again. Will you move your hands, please? It's going to be difficult to measure you if you're holding your arms that high. If there's a scar on your chin or something you wouldn't like me to see, I promise you I've seen worse. But I know for a fact that you weren't sent with extra clothes, and I need to measure you properly so whatever I make will fit you correctly. Of course I'm making you clothes. You're not wearing mine. Now please move your hands, girl. What is it you're so insistent on hiding? Did you injure yourself? No. Then what is it? Finally. Now what? What were you hiding? Well, I don't see anything, girl. Speak up, please. Stubble. Oh. Is that all? I don't mean to dismiss you or your feelings. I just expected something terrible. Facial hair is normal, girl, regardless of the body. But if it bothers you that much, I can make you something for that. I'll be keeping my eyes on my measurements mostly, if it's any comfort to you. Do you have a preference? On your clothes, girl. Skirts, pants, dresses. You will have at least a few pairs of work pants for the garden, but beyond that. And if there's a specific cut of blouse you prefer, I need that as well. Nothing too form-fitting. Fair enough, that makes this a bit easier. Stop sucking in your stomach, girl. I can tell. There's no need for that. We want these to fit you comfortably. There is nothing wrong with your stomach or any part of you. It's your body. If anyone else has a problem with it, they aren't worth your time. Remember that when you leave this place. No, I'm not asking you to leave. I just know you won't likely stay forever, so when you are ready, remember that. Never compromise yourself for someone who'll be quick to change you to their own desires, rather than change their own views. So, some skirts then, and a dress or two. Any color preference? I can always send for fabric. There's a traveling merchant that passes through here at least once a week. Noted. You may tell me about the nightmare, yes, if only to help you get to sleep. It had to do with clothes as well. If that's the case, then. But this is different? Explain. I don't understand. What does that word mean? Boy moding. Huh. My sister used a different word, but I suppose they're the same concept. It's interesting, isn't it? How a pair of trousers or a collar can be cut a certain way, and suddenly you're placed in one little box or another. You had to use your what? No. I'm familiar with the term, and I don't need to know yours. I said no names, and that includes dead ones. Let it lie in its grave where it belongs. Leave it flowers if you must, but there's no need to dig it back up. I am sorry you had to relive that, though. I'm no stranger to trying to blend in to survive. I simply decided I would no longer abide by those childish rules. But I'm aware not everyone has that luxury. It's a cream, by the way, to remove facial hair. Be warned, though, wherever you apply it, the hair will not grow back. So be sure to thoroughly wash your hands when you're done, otherwise you'll be patchy in places you'd rather not be. Pleased about that, are you? Go on and ask me then, girl. Oh, is that all? Come with me. I was wondering why Balthazar was so peckish when I looked in on him. How much did you manage to feed him? He wasn't exactly starving. Oh, no. I'm curious, girl. You aren't in trouble. I thought you may have some difficulty with him. He doesn't know you after all. Did he try to bite you? No. Good. He's learned. Let's just say he can get a bit nippy around strangers. But he knows better now. Ball, this young woman is here to take care of you. Whatever she offers you is safe. Understood? Good boy. Pet him. He needs to get used to you, girl. Go on, pet him. You can gently scratch the leaves behind his head. He likes that. Apologies, I should have been with you when you went to tend to the plants. I thought the notes alone would be sufficient, seeing as the others aren't as, shall we say, animated as he is around strangers. You weren't aware they were sentient. Of course they are, girl. They're my plants, after all. Everything in my realm is teeming with magic. The others likely pretended to be dormant so you'd feed them and leave them be. Too much poking and prodding otherwise. But if you are gentle with them, if you show them care, they will likely warm up to you. Dia, in particular, is very affectionate. Don't be surprised if you find her curling around your legs at some point. A light touch with her, though. She's delicate. Oh, she's the creeping time. She's everywhere. Mind your step. Ball? A mutated Venus flytrap. He wasn't supposed to get this big, but someone decided to have a go at my cauldron while I was brewing a growth potion to help one of his siblings. Ball, you weren't supposed to grow past the size of a house cat, and you know it. You're lucky it didn't kill you. No. None of my plants will hurt you. Some may be poisonous, but just follow the notes I've given you and you'll be all right. Attempt to harm me or any of them, however, and they won't be so forgiving. But you're a smart girl. You wouldn't try that. I can have a dress ready for you by morning. I'll have to send for the brighter colors you've requested for your other future garments, but that isn't a problem. And if you have any more dreams like that, you may come out here and pet Balthazar. Goddess knows he'll love the attention, and it should help you calm down. You're yawning. No, it's a good thing. Come with me. I'll make you a drink and then off to bed with you. Me? I'll be fine. I enjoy making clothes. Staying up to make your dress isn't any trouble. I will get my rest. Your concern is flattering, but unnecessary. Ball, let her go. She'll be back to play with you tomorrow. Good boy. You'll be safe as long as you're here, I hope you know. There's no need for you to pretend to be anyone but yourself. I've seen many souls come and go through here that deserved that chance, and more. I nearly didn't have that chance. Now, what kind of drink would you like?